Hello and welcome to week 14. This is the final week of classes before finals. So this week our focus is going to be on the future of veterinary technology. So veterinary technology profession is changing faster than ever before. There's new tools, technology, and expanded responsibilities are redefining what it means to be a veterinary technician. So in this module, you will be able to explore future trends such as telehealth, AI-powered diagnostics, precision medicine, and innovative approaches to patient care. You'll also consider how these changes may impact your career path and the skills you'll need to succeed in the next generation of veterinary practice. So this week, this is our main focus. You have one discussion post based around this topic, the future of veterinary technology. There's no assignment and no quiz. So this is very intentional. I want you guys to take this week to further explore your interest and see all of the opportunity and potential there is in veterinary technology. And start thinking about how you are going to study for the final exam. Consider this class and how you're going to prepare, and then also kind of plan out or be thinking about how you are going to study and prepare for multiple classes taking finals in week 15. Okay, so all the materials you need are provided in Brightspace. And then you'll just be doing your own research and finding your own reputable resources, okay? So reading assignments for this week, it's all based around our major topic. So innovations in veterinary medicine, what's shaping veterinary medicine in 2025, and some of the advances in technology that's really revolutionizing pet health. So all of these are fairly short reads. Hopefully you'll find them interesting. If we think back to the pandemic really had an impact on veterinary medicine and how we do things. So telehealth has become something that you're seeing more and more in how that can work in a veterinary practice, not just for human medicine, but also for pets. So that's something that's kind of on trend and we're likely to see more of. Another thing that is kind of up and coming and very timely from our discussions last week on self-care, burnout, compassion fatigue is that more and more we're seeing social workers that are being placed in veterinary hospitals. Oftentimes they are on staff for the veterinary personnel to help them work through some of the issues that we've discussed over the last couple weeks. And sometimes they are also available for clients. So this is kind of an up and coming trend. It is out there. I know that VEG, if you are familiar with them, Veterinary Emergency Group, they're pretty very big in New York State. They're all over the place. That is something that they have on staff at many of their locations. And so these are some things that we're going to be looking at moving forward into the profession, and also things that you should consider when you are looking at hospitals and the different kind of benefits and resources that you have available to you through employers. So those are the reading assignments. The discussion is all basically based on veterinary technician specialist. So this first link here will help define what that is. The second link here, you will find a list of all 16 specialties. And then you'll go ahead and start working on your research for the week. Again, I understand that this is due on Thursday, but this is really the only assignment that you have for this week, other than starting to study and plan for the final exam. So you will choose an area of study. You will then define the role of the veterinary technician within this specialty area. So through these prompts, I've given you examples. So if I am a veterinary technician specialized in dentistry, I have outlined some of the regular tasks or responsibilities that I would be doing on a daily basis, and kind of outlining what special role that technician plays in the prevention of periodontal disease, right? So, specialty topic, choose one topic within the chosen area of specialty of focus. So an example would be periodontal disease in the cat. That would be my topic that pertains to that specialty. You're then going to create a mini presentation. You can do this in any kind of way that you want that gets your information across to others. So you can do a PowerPoint, Google Slides, infographic, you can do a video, anything that you would like. You're free to be creative with it. Try to keep it 3 to 5 minutes, no more than that. Okay? So in this, you should include information from your chosen article that you are going to find. So you should find an article that supports whatever specialty topic you are covering. Okay? So the presentation or mini presentation, it should be covering what is, in this instance, what is periodontal disease. So I would include causes, prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and the importance of intraoral radiographs, which is something that my article and resource focuses on. Okay. When you look for your article or resource, try to find something that's no more than 5 years old. There's no reason to be looking at stuff that's 20 years old. We need to find stuff that is happening and new and revolutionizing veterinary medicine now. Okay, so have fun with this. This is really an opportunity for you to explore specialty areas of veterinary technology and focus on the many different roles and responsibilities of the veterinary technician. Okay, students come into this program, maybe you have a vision for yourself of what you would like to do. That vision changes for many students over the course of 2 years or however long it takes you to finish the veterinary technology program. And it may change for you throughout your career. So you may start in one place like general practice, and that might be good for a couple years, and then you might expand outward depending upon what your goals are and how they change over the years. Okay, so have fun with this, and you'll need to create a thread of your own. And then I encourage you to look at least at 2 of your peers, if not more than that. This should be fun and interesting. Hopefully you guys find some really good and interesting articles. Some of the supplemental information that is posted here, a lot of it is just really heartwarming and wonderful, but it's pretty amazing what we're able to do. And a lot of what we are doing in veterinary medicine is then being brought over to human medicine, right? So there's information here on prosthetics and 3D printing. None of these are very long. They're kind of quick clips, but you get the idea. Some of them are a little, cover some of the same things, but again, it's just really good information. There are a couple of resources for you here. So there are 2 Kahoots posted. So the final exam will be cumulative, so anything from week 1 up through week 15. And I will be working on adding some resources either over the weekend or during the Thanksgiving break for you all to look at. But for right now, you have a starting place, and then there will be additional resources added in the next week. Okay. This went over. I try to keep these 5-6 minutes at the longest. This is a little bit longer, but it is our last week together. And I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to working with you in week 14 and getting ready for the final exam. A break is right around the corner. You guys have got this, and reach out if you have any questions or concerns.